Hello my dear children, welcome to my channel Sudhir Sir Chemistry. Today I am going to discuss with you class 10 CBSE chemical reactions and equations, and we'll see the important points, reactions, examples over based on it. Today in this chapter for chemical reactions and equations, first of all we'll learn about some important terms are there. Let me explain you one example I will give for you. One example just I want to write here. What this is that magnesium ribbon, it is a magnesium ribbon, and this magnesium ribbon is burnt in air and form magnesium oxide. See, but this is a statement was written here. Actually, to understand all this statement, what we should know? We should know how to write the reactions and how to represent all the things in the form of a chemical reactions. So for writing the chemical reactions, two important terms are there. One will be called as a reactant and other one will be called as a product. But a reactant should be written on the left hand side and product should be written on the right hand side. Let me explain you here. Magnesium. But what is the symbol of magnesium? So we know magnesium symbol is Mg. These all the things or we learn in our 9th class. That is symbols of the element. Symbol of magnesium is Mg, symbol of carbon is C, symbol of sodium is Na, phosphorus P, right? Sulfur S and all. So this is a magnesium means Mg. Burned in air. But air means obviously oxygen is there. Means atmospheric air. Atmospheric air contains oxygen or carbon dioxide. So air means oxygen is there. And when they burned, burnt means I should give the sign for the delta. Delta sign indicate it is a heating. Means anything which is going to be heat or anything which is going to be burned, that should be shown with a delta sign. This is called as a sign of delta. Indicate it burned in air means O2. And form means this arrow. Magnesium oxide, symbol of magnesium oxide is MgO. Right? So all these things, the thing which one we wrote here, this all the thing is called as a what? Chemical reaction. I should say, so this will be called as a what? It should be called as a chemical reaction. But in this chemical reaction, see, two important terms came here. What is that? The chemical entity which is written on the left hand side, LHS, are called as a reactant. But which is written on the left hand side are called as a reactant. And chemical entity which is written on the right hand side and this RHS side or this entity, they are called as a product. Right? But in between this reactant and product, we are having a sign of arrow indicate that formation of the product. So now in this reaction, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn the term what is a chemical reactions. Once again, see it on the board whatever I wrote here. I'll write here. I'm going to write a definition of chemical reaction. What is a chemical reaction? It is a process in which one or more substances can be converted into different substances or the compound. So definition I'll write. Chemical reaction means it is a process in which one or more substances. For example, here how many substances we have? Sir, we are having two substances. One is a magnesium, another one is a oxygen. Here, in which one or more substances changes into a different substances, or we can say different substance, or we can say it is a different substance. One or more substances changes into different substances are called as chemical reactions. But for writing any chemical reactions, we are representing it in the form of a what? that chemical substances, or we can say this process can be represented in the form of their symbol. Magnesium is the Mg, air means oxygen. Actually they should burn in oxygen, you have to say, but better to say beta burn in air, and we know that air contains the oxygen as well as the carbon dioxide, and they form here as a magnesium oxide. Please note down beta this definition of chemical reaction. But this is called as a chemical reactions, and this is also called as a chemical equation. See, completely called as a chemical reactions, and it is also called as a chemical equation. But what is meant by chemical equation? Chemical equation means these are used to represent chemical reactions. So I should write one more term here. What is meant by chemical equations? See what I here. Chemical equation. Chemical equation means this is called as a chemical equation. Means it is used to represent chemical reaction. It is used to represent. It is used to represent chemical reactions. Means to represent any chemical reactions, we have to write this equation, and these equations are called as a chemical equation. But it is one example I have given for you, right? A chemical reactions in which, or it is a change in which one or more substances, right, to form the new substances are called as a chemical reactions. And to represent these chemical reactions, it should be represented in the form of a what? Reactions, and that reactions called as a chemical equations. So chemical equation means it is used to represent the chemical reactions are called as a chemical equations. So but both the actual meaning of the reaction and equation both are same. What? If any statement I will say, let us say I will say one statement, carbon burns in presence of air and it gives rise to carbon dioxide. But if the carbon burns in presence of air and it gives carbon dioxide, how to write the chemical reactions? Chemical reactions can be written as C plus O2 gives rise to CO2. And what this C plus O2 gives CO2 indicate beta? It indicates that it is the chemical equations. Right? Please make a note of this one. But a second example I am going to give for you. Please try for the second example. Second example says that carbon burns in air and gives carbon dioxide. The carbon burns in air and gives carbon dioxide. Please write down the chemical equation first, and the chemical equation itself is called as a chemical reaction. Balancing part and all we will discuss afterward, but first you try to write down how to write the chemical equations, and that chemical equation itself called as a what? Chemical reaction. Please make a note of this one here. That means if I wrote the statement here, carbon burns in air, so carbon C burns in air, put the delta sign, in air oxygen, and gives means arrow carbon dioxide CO2. So this completely, which one we wrote here, so this is called as a chemical reactions, and these chemical reactions, it is represented in the form of an equation, so we can call, sir, this is also called as a chemical equation. But to represent any equation, we are writing the reaction, and that reaction itself called as a what? Chemical reaction. Very good, beta. But till now we saw the two examples. This is a one example, and previously one more example, that is that magnesium, it burns in presence of air and it gives rise to magnesium oxide. But anyhow this reaction is not balanced, but this is balanced. So balancing part we are going to learn afterward, because I am going to explain you one more term. Now I told you chemical entities which is present on the left hand side are called as a reactant, and chemical entity which is present on the right hand side are called as a product. But can you tell me, in this first example, that is a C plus O2 CO2 में in this first example, please you try it. Example number 1 and this is example number 2 beta. Can you try it in example? So we can say beta, in our example number 1, the reactant is the carbon and oxygen. So let me write here beta, reactant in example number 1 is carbon and oxygen, that is O2. So this is there in example number 1, right? In example number 1. But in the same way, in example number 1, what are the products are there? So sir, in example number 1, product is the carbon dioxide. Same way. Sir, in example number 2, what are the reactant we have? Sir, in example number 2, the reactant is magnesium and oxygen. And in example number 2, what are the products are there? So example number 2, the product is a magnesium oxide. But we should know what is this reactant and product means. So can we say this reactant is called as a reactant, this carbon oxygen, magnesium oxygen, can we say this reactant is nothing but the reacting species are called as a reactant. Reacting species. But a reacting species means what? Carbon, it is in the form of what? Elements, or we can say it is an atom. But oxygen, it is in the form of what? Molecule. So atom, molecule or ion called as the reacting species. But a reacting species means it may be molecule, it may be atom, or it may be ion. I will show you where it will be. So these reacting species are called reactants. So beta, in example number 1, what are the reacting species are there? Carbon and oxygen is the reacting species. In example number 2, what are the reacting species are there? Magnesium and oxygen are the reacting species. Beta, in this one, carbon is what? Atom. Oxygen is what? Molecule. Here what is that? Atom. Here this is what? Molecule. So reactant species, it may be molecule, it may be atom, or it may be ion. So that must be called as a what? Reactant. Then the substance that undergo chemical change in the reactions and a new species will be formed are called as a product. Means what is the product here now? So product definition also we'll write here. What does he mean by the product here? Means during the chemical reaction beta, that reacting species that undergo chemical change and form the new species. So reacting species undergoes chemical reaction. See beta, these are the reacting species. They undergo chemical reactions and form new species. These new species formed during the chemical reactions are called as product. So first of all, we saw what is the reactants and what are the product. But a product is formed due to the reaction between reacting species. If the reacting species in between carbon and oxygen, if any reaction occurs, it gives rise to product. But in between the reactant species of magnesium oxygen, if any reaction will occur, it will give rise to the product like a magnesium oxide. So reactant means reacting species are called as a reactant, and when these reacting species will undergo any chemical change or when it undergo any chemical reaction, they form some new substances. That formed new substances will be called as a what? That will be called as a what? Product. But a third example I am writing here. Third example, right? Sodium dissolves in water. Sir, sodium dissolves in water and gives sodium hydroxide and liberate hydrogen gas. But please try this equation how to write. But now this equation which one we wrote here is sodium, right? Sodium means symbol of sodium is what? Na. I'll write here as a Na. But dissolves in water means plus of water, and gives means arrow sodium hydroxide. But what is the symbol of this compound? NaOH. And liberate hydrogen gas means it liberate H2 gas. But any gas which is liberated in the reaction, it should be shown with the upward arrow. Anyhow, it is not the balanced one, but I will teach you the balancing part afterward. But first I am making you to write how to represent the reactions here. But I didn't wrote any delta sign here because in the statement I didn't wrote anywhere it burns, it heated, that part I didn't mention. So no need to write any symbol of heat here. So sodium Na dissolves in water plus of water and gives sodium hydroxide, and liberate hydrogen gas, right? But if I will ask you in this reaction what are the reactants? So sir, in this chemical equation these are the reacting species. I should say, sir, these are the reacting species, and by definition what we saw, beta, reacting species are called as a reactant. So these reactant species are called as a reactants. What are the reactants are here, sir? Sodium is the reactant, water is the reactant, and these reacting species now undergo some chemical change, chemical reactions, and they form what? So they form some new species. These are the new species are formed. So we should say, so these are the some new species are formed during the reactions. So these new species will be called as a product. Right, beta? Chalo, make a note of this one. Example number 4 I am going to write here. When zinc granule is reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid, and gives zinc chloride and liberate hydrogen gas right? Please try the reaction with a chemical equation for this one. But in this case where zinc granule means symbol of zinc is Zn, is react with means plus, dilute hydrochloric acid means HCl, and just you mention here as a dilute, and gives very good zinc chloride. But zinc chloride formula is ZnCl2, and it liberate hydrogen gas means plus of H2. But most of the students are having doubts on how we know the remember or how to remember the symbol of zinc chloride is ZnCl2 and all. But maybe you learned in the previous class that valency of Zn is +2 and valency of Cl is -1. Thus you have to do with a crisscross method. This number 2 we have to bring here and number 1 we have to bring here. But when 1 comes here, zinc will be taken as a 1 time, and when 2 goes here, Cl should be taken as a 2 time. But for any number, the one we have to represent or doesn't represent, no need to bother. So formula will come as a ZnCl2, and this is called as a crisscross method. So now I should say, beta, zinc chloride means symbol is ZnCl2 and it liberates H2 gas. Anyhow, this reaction is not a balanced, beta, but just I am going to teach you now how to represent the chemical equation. This is called as a chemical equation. And sir, what is a chemical equation? But to represent the chemical reaction, we have to write the equation, and that equation will be called as a chemical equation. In this chemical equation, these are the reacting species, and sir, according to definition, these reactant species are called as a reactants. But reacting species are called as a reactant, and these are the reacting species react together and form new compound, or we can say they form the new species here, and these new species which is formed here, they are called as a product. See beta, products are written on the right hand side, reactants are written on the left hand side. So these are the complete examples of how to write the chemical reactions, and to represent any chemical reactions we have to write there beta chemical equations. Is it clear? Please take a note of this one for you. But to write any chemical reactions, what we should know? We should know the symbol of the elements. For example, symbol of magnesium is what? Mg. Symbol of carbon is what? C. Symbol of sodium is what? Na. At the same time, we should know the formula of the compound. What is the formula of sodium hydroxide? NaOH. What is the formula of sulfuric acid? H2SO4. So how to write the formulas, how to write the symbol, but of that part I will take you separately. But in today's class, just it is an introduction part. What is a chemical reactions and how the chemical reactions can be represented in the form of chemical equation, that part only I have taken for you. But in next class, I will start for you balancing the chemical equation and all. That one I will take in my next class, right? Thank you beta, thank you very much. If you like my classes, please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.